Houston official blames anti-police rhetoric, weak DAs for rash of violence against cops. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button, get this information out there. Also, check out my Patreon where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. It's only $2 a month. Check that out. Links in the description. And also check out our t-shirts. We got Let's Go Brandon t-shirts. We got I Will Not Comply t-shirts. All types of t-shirts that we make ourselves here in-house. And all of it go to support this. So let's get into this. Thursday marked the second time in a week that officers in Houston area were shot. A police official blamed recent violence against officers in Houston, Texas, and nationwide on anti-police rhetoric and politicians who have echoed those messages. Quote, the violence of the officers have started ever since these protests began. It has not stopped, only increased. Harris County Deputies Organization Executive Director Eric Batten told Fox News. Politicians have echoed exactly what a lot of these activists have propagated, and that's unacceptable, he continued. And can't forget about the DAs too. The DAs that George Soros he fund and get into office. These DAs are the same DAs that allowing all these people to get out on bail. It's the craziest thing. You can murder somebody and be out the next day. It's crazy to me. But a suspect fired multiple shots at 3 officers Thursday afternoon following a pursuit by police, according to Houston Police Chief Troy Finner. In a Twitter post, Houston Police identified the wounded officer N. Gatson, 35, D. Hayden, 32, and A. Alvarez, 28. The suspect, Ronald Cabarello, he's 31, has been charged with 3 counts of attempted capital murder of a police officer and 1 count of aggravated robbery. Thursday marked the second time in a week that officers in the area were shot. On Sunday, Harris County constable was fatally shot while conducting a traffic stop in southwest Houston. Officers have also recently been shot in New York City and Ferguson, Missouri. Batten said, on a national scale, lawlessness has been promoted by a faction of people who has tried to change the face of evil, projecting it into law enforcement across the country. But it's not law enforcement that's the evil, Batten said. Evil is still the same evil that it always was. Violent criminals, he continued. The police official said that the Biden administration must take action. They're not going to take action. This is what they want. They want the lawlessness. Quote, we need a host of people to stand up with us and lock arms with us, support what it is that we do so the officers can be safe in their own communities. As of January 25th, there have been 41 homicides in Houston, making it the leading city in homicides so far this year, Fox 26 reported. Houston locals told Fox News the spike in crime has been surprising and scary, being that Houston is known to be safe. Batten blamed the city's crime spike on politicians who have given criminals a clean, clear path to commit crimes. Bail reform is another issue contributing to the increase, Batten said. Recently, Democratic Harris County leaders blocked an effort by a Republican commissioner to undo the county's existing bail reform, Houston Public Media reported. It's so crazy, like I said, you can commit murder and literally be back on the street the next day. I don't get it. It's so crazy to me. But Batten also blamed judges setting bonds too low and the district attorney incorrectly interpreting the law. We got to get this DA out of here. Quote, the only way to get a handle on this is to keep the violent offenders in jail or they'll continue to commit the violence, the police union officials told Fox News. Quote, we're only one part of the equation in the whole criminal justice process. We're just one of the cogs in the wheel, and you can't have just one of the cogs working, he said. And that's true. It's crazy that these DAs are doing this and these judges are doing this and letting these criminals just letting them on the street and wonder why crime is going up. It's so crazy that they're doing this to the great city of Houston. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And also check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.